scheduled programming for the following sports special on the PCSRA Radio Network and the Blue Hedgehog TV. This copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the Pacific Coast Sports Racing Association and the National Association of Professional Racing Leagues Incorporated for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction or rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination, or the use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of this show without the express written consent of the Pacific Coast Sports Racing Association and the National Association of Professional Racing Leagues Incorporated is prohibited. On the PCSRA Sports Network from Learfield IMG College, welcome to a fill-in edition of the Rush Hour Renegade. Here's your host, Daniel Voiles.
And hello everybody, and welcome to the Rush Hour Renegade, my first show of the season, as we are excited to be here with you guys on this January 9th, 2020, first show for me of the season, filling in for Greg Rutz. I'm Daniel Voiles. This is also episode number 2 of the PCSRA Express, as we are going through some news and notes as far as that is concerned. Couple of announcements before we get started. Number 1 is that I do not yet know how long the Let's Play is going to be. As far as that is concerned, like, as far as Spyro, I'm still stuck on the level right now that is still needing to be finished. Then I can finish up the game and all of that. So it's probably going to take a while for that game to be finished, and should be exciting as far as that's concerned. So that's the first announcement I have to say. The second one is Taylor's going to be doing shopping sometime tomorrow to get me a laptop, so that way we're all set to go as far as that is concerned, and should be exciting. So yeah, with that being said, we only have one panelist, and here he is. Joining me is Mr. Nathan Orman. Yes, hello. As what in the heck? I told you to be cooperative, speaker, you stupid phone. Alright. Okay, Taylor said he was going to get it sometime this weekend. Is when he's going to do that, if you know what I mean. So. And also yesterday one of my friends, Derp, said shot tracks instead of short tracks. I'm like, GG. Like, what is shot tracks? Oh, brotherhood. Let's see here. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm checking something in the Victory in Jesus chat. Not sure what's going on, so. Anyway. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to report you. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to report your comment there, bro. So, somebody just said something in Elijah's server that I'm not supposed to say on the air, so, yeah. Anyway. Not sure where Greg's at. Normally Greg would be doing Wheel of Fortune. Wait, what? Not sure where Greg's at, because normally Greg would be doing the show, but I'm filling in because I don't know where he's at, so, yeah. Anywho, let's get right into the show as we're going to get some people. I also need to remind everybody, when this video, or when the stream goes up, please look down in the description. That way you guys understand the rules, because I'm going to start putting the description with the watch your language, etc., etc. So, yeah. So I just want to throw that out there before anybody gets a little scary fairy. Okay. Okay, so let's get right into it. Got a roster update. There's actually now going to be 25 drivers that will be taking part in the Veterans Clash. It will be now called the Clash and not the Shootout, so that way I don't get the 5-letter word. So we have, of course, Betty Johnson, Jacob Tutu got added to the entry list, Claudia Perez and Rachel Wynn got added to the entry list, so that's promising. So that will make the total to 25 drivers, if you know what I mean.
That's a lot of drivers.
Yeah. That means we could have a good chance of having the dreaded big one, if you know what I mean. That could wipe out probably, 10, 15 cars? Almost like what happened in the 2013 Clash. So, yeah. Let me see if there's any other... wait, what?
Power Cars is going to be on for the race number 2 of season 35 at the new Elite Series at Daytona.
Yep. How to build a space heater. Oh, boy. Oh, I saw that this morning. I'm like, come on now. Let me see. Oh, PCSRA Reese's Pro will be doing a special event at the Chili Bowl for the first time ever in series history. Of course, we have the tradition of Autodrome Chaudière, which, by the way, that will be a non-special event, so woohoo. We might have some mods that will be in that category, like the wings and things, etc., etc. So, if you know what I mean. So, oh, I accidentally hit stickers. I don't know why. Let me see. Did I not even put any paint schemes? I forgot. Trying to see if I forgot any paint schemes that were up for or that. Oh, I need to remind everybody that all the links to people's cars, like custom-wise, that I got from Bulldog Motorsports, I saved it on my Facebook page, the PCSRA Facebook page. So that way, in case Bulldog deletes them, I have a other place that I can download them. So, yay! So that's good. Let's see. O'Neill Balvin, I know, is going to be in Foster's. Let me check to see. By the way, he's running the monster car, if you're wondering. And you know what I'm about to tell him? I am about to go tell O'Neill Balvin that there's a monster in the vending machine in Oklahoma. Just like I did that one time in the PCSRA, that I had to go tell somebody that there was a monster. I think it was either me or Elijah that said, go tell your friend that there's a monster in the vending machine in Oklahoma. Oh, Lardy. So, okay, let's see. Cracker Jacks. I'm trying to think what I was going to say, and I'm forgetting what I'm trying to say here. Let's see. I am forgetting what I'm trying to say here. Let's see. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay, that was not what I want. Yeah. OU women's and men's basketball won. OU girls beat the Oklahoma State Cowgirls, or should I say the Choklahoma Fake Cowgirls, by 2 points, 77-75, which Greg was ejected for triggerness. And then Greg was triggered when he was rooting for the Texas Longhorns basketball team, who lost to OU by 10. So. Yeah. Hannah Blue Jay is going to be driving the 45 Wells Fargo Dodge for Petty Motorsports. So that's good. Let me see here. Oh, let's talk about this new pit procedure, which we'll have the rest of the panelists join us for the weekly show. This is going to be for 7 races, four for Xfinity and 3 for trucks, about the new pit stop procedures, which will happen after the stage break, which is stage break, full pit cycle, 2 opportunities to pit, non-stage break, full pit cycle, 2 opportunities to pit, optional, a quickie yellow, which is 1 optional to pit. The team roster will consist of 8 crew members to pit crew, 4 to service the car, 1 fueler, 1 driver assist must be drawn from those 8 crew members. Pit stop must be complete within a designated time period. On oval tracks, teams may add fuel and change 2 tires per stop. Road courses, teams may add fuel or change 4 tires per pit stop. Restart in the order at time caution based on number of pit stops in the following orders: vehicles that did not pit, vehicles that pitted 1 time followed by 2 times, free pass, wave around, penalty vehicles. Penalties are exceeding time limit on pit road, tail end longest line, if involved in an incident, allowed to change 4 tires at once to avoid damaging the vehicle, pitting other than the designated lap. And then there's a 2-lap penalty, which is performing 4 tires and fuel on any pit stop, changing tires under green unless approved by NASCAR for damage, perform 4 tires on any pit stop, oval track only. Your thoughts on that one, Orman?
This is going to be interesting for this season. With the new pit procedure, it's going to figure out who's going to win and who's going to be the biggest winner on pit road.
Yeah, that's really going to throw strategy like a big curve, because we don't know how that's going to go. But for, like, you know, the non-standalone events, we're only going to have just the normal pit stop procedure, so we'll have to wait and see how that goes as far as that's concerned. Let me see, there was another topic here. If I can go back up here. David Reagan will be making his final Daytona 500, so that's good news to hear. He'll be driving for Front Row Motorsports, his number 36 machine.
Oh, yeah.
Christopher Bell just released his paint scheme. I know it's very hard to see in the dark. I don't know if anybody saw this paint scheme or not, but I'll just put it in my weekly show chat. It's almost like his Ream car from the Xfinity series, except it's got the Procore sponsorship. So it's almost the same, but with the Procore logo on it. Let's see. Tad Moffat's going to be at DGR Crosley for the Daytona race. Kyle Larson is going to run the Averant Care, or the Averant Health scheme for the Clash. And the Chevy noses look a lot better compared to last year's, if you know what I mean. As I say hi to my kitty, for some reason you come into the booth for whatever reason. Yes. And now you're licking my arm. Why, Charlie, are you licking my arm? My arm has nothing to do with you. But he's like, "But master, I have to lick it," says the kitty. Let's see. What? I heard Hodgenheim is going to be back. Back to the PCSRA calendar. It hasn't been on the calendar for a long time, if you know what I mean. Hodgenheim. That's in Canada.
Ooh, nice. That's a nice track.
Yeah. By the way, if you didn't know this, it also it hosted. It's like Decatur, like how Sign-On turned it into Decatur for the TM Master Cup Series. I've seen the track layout. It looks amazing. 15 corners, like 7 or 8 to the right, etc., etc., if you know what I mean. As I don't know why he just did that. The TM Master Cup Series. Yeah. Who can ever forget that we had an Independence Trophy winner fill in for a driver who was injured? Like, it was Michael Sykes who filled in for Matt Taylor, the 2004 Series champion, after Taylor got injured at Talladega. Matt Taylor, that is. Who can also never forget... Wait, what? You mean Steve Marshall?
Stanley Marshall, yeah, Stanley Marshall.
You mean Steve Marshall, not Stanley Marshall, you derp? Who's Stanley Marshall?
Guys, this is me when I have too much.
Nice, derp. I'm telling Cody you just derped. Yeah. Sorry, I'm telling Cody something important. Accepted. Oof. Oh, what in the world is the concept of oof, Cody? Yeah. Interesting statistic. Every time a rookie runs at the Daytona 500, one of two things happens. They either have a good run or they get involved in a wreck. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, we're just trying to get the news and notes out of the way for NASCAR, so that way when we get ready for the weekly show, we don't have to worry about trying to get caught up. So, let's see. Got Ricky Stenhouse running for JTG, but for a different team, if you know what I mean. Or a different number. What did you do, Cody? He just... I'm guessing he made a derp. In the NSDCA server. And I asked him, what did you do? Cody just derped. That was so funny. Cody's now on the board. Oh, I forgot to mention, the Russian GP will be out tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific. Yeah. Because I'll just throw a little statistic. If me or Seb have a good run at Russia, we lock up the constructors. Because I've already clinched the Drivers' Championship. All I had to do is try to clinch the Constructors. So. Yeah. Ross Chastain's going to be driving the number 77 for Chip Ganassi Racing Spire Motorsports entry. Of course, going to be driving the same colors as Kyle Larson. Hi, Great Lakes. Yep, and he's locked in the 500 because he has a charter, so. Also, Chastain will run that ride in the Coke 600.
Ooh, so that's good. And
Yeah.
also be like for the Coke 600.
Yeah. Let me also tell you that there's going to be one difference between Larson and Chastain's car, and it's the color on the splitter. Where Larson's going to have green, Chastain's going to have red, so you can pick those two cars apart. So.
Coming up this weekend is the 24 Hours of Duval.
Woohoo! Definitely look.
The first event of the 2024 season.
Yeah, definitely. Now, there's something we have not talked about that I'm actually going to put a photo of in the chat if I can find this. If you didn't know this, this is actually the last season we're going to be under F1's rules. And since I have it, I'm actually going to pull it up. I'm actually going to get it to say. Alright, let me show you guys. I'm going to save this. We'll come back to the Rush Hour Renegade photo in a second. But I want to show you guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're about to see the new car that F1 will be running next year. And here it is. And there it is, my friends. That is the new car the F1 drivers will run next year. So there's going to be a lot of changes. You noticed, yeah, yes, this is the 2021 car. You notice there's going to be little pieces of duck over the tire. This is to create a lot more downforce through the tire. And this will help make overtaking pretty significant, if you know what I mean. So they want closer racing. The second thing is, what do you notice about the tires? Right here. Those are 18-inch Pirelli tires that will go in effect next season. Well, it's like they're still gonna have the same tires, soft, medium, and hard, but the tires are gonna be bigger. So, of course, they still have the halo, if you know what I mean. But also the shark fins you also see on the car, right here and right here, if you see it on the deal, gone. So it'll be gone.
Yeah, as we also like to say hello to the Great Lakes Outlaw.
Yes. Of course, we're still going to have the DRS. Of course, the rear wing's going to be a lot down than what is currently. What? Okay. I'll do it in a sec. But anyway. So, and this is also going to be next year for F1. We are going to have the, budget deal that will come into play, which could mean Mercedes could get disqualified for a budget violation. I'll laugh if that happens. But yeah, I really like the new car for F1, if you know what I mean. So, but like I said, this won't go in effect until 2021. So, we have a long time between now and then. So, and with an expanded calendar, who knows what will happen with this brand new car next year. Of course, we still are going to have the halo, so it really looks good. So, alright. I believe that is all I have to cover as far as some other news. So, other than that, I think that's going to be it for us for the short edition, because I have to go get dinner, and I'm not going to share with Taylor. But it's okay. So, Wait, what? Okay, go ahead and tell me your breaking news real quick. Yeah, that'll be interesting. We'll talk about that on the weekly show, so. Yep, so. Yep. Alright. Okay, so. Alright, so that's it, guys. For Orman, I'm Daniel signing off, and we'll talk to you. We'll see you tomorrow if Greg's not back. So until then, have a great Thursday night, and we'll talk to you later. Chicken!